After 2 months on the road, we head back to Tuscany for our final adventure. With Florence as our base, we'll catch the olive harvest, visit the birthplace of the Super Tuscan, taste our way through the restaurants and wines of Antinori, and bask in the phenomenal warmth and hospitality that is Italy. Join us as we discover Super Tuscany. With our exploration of Bordeaux complete, we head back to Italy. Our route takes us along the Mediterranean and to the famous town of Cannes, where we stop for a fancy lunch at a seaside cafe.
Petite. I own it too.
Although we are tempted to linger and enjoy the seaside delights of Cannes, we must keep moving towards Italy. We finally arrive in Tuscany at the scenic village of San Gimignano, famous for its medieval stone towers. It is early November and the olive harvest has begun. Like grapes, olives need to be harvested at just the right time to yield the best tasting oil. In a couple of days, we'll visit an olive press to see how the fruit is transformed into olive oil. Now, though, we are off to Florence. Florence is the bustling heart of Italian art and culture. Compact and scenic, it has captivated visitors for centuries. Florence has been home to some of the most famous artists of all time. And not surprisingly, it is also home to some of the most famous winemaking dynasties in Italy. At the intersection of winemaking and art is the Friends of Florence.
We restored all of these statues.
The Friends of Florence is a non-profit organization dedicated to restoring and preserving the artistic treasures of Florence.
This is the Rape of the Sabines by John Bologna, which is the one that's in most urgent need to be maintained, really, because it is, as you can see, a little bit outside of the arches of the loggia, and so that really gets the most damage.
Contessa Simonetta Brandolini helped found the organization in 1988.
We have the good fortune of our board members. As I said, we have 15. 5 of them are here in Italy, and they include some of the major wine families. So there's a really nice there's a nice harmony, really, between the preservation of Florence's artworks and what the aristocratic wine families have done. For instance, Pietro Antinori is on our board, and during our 4-day programs we normally do bring our guests. He's always been very hospitable, and we have a great wine day there for lunch in Tignanello.
Antinori is the most influential winemaking family in Italy's history, and the business has been family-owned for 26 generations. Today, it is directed by Marchese Piero Antinori. We are invited for a very special visit to Tignanello, Antinori's famous estate in the Tuscan countryside. This is one of the most important sites in Italian winemaking history, for it was here at Tignanello in 1971 that the first Super Tuscan was born.